So there's this guy that works for Mr. Beast. Is it Mr. Beast or The Beast? The guy that's huge on YouTube, Mr. Beast. I think #1. So I'm assuming that you know who he is. There's this guy. And he storms Dana. Apparently this is his shtick. This is what he does. I thought it was a one-off because I hadn't seen him before. He storms Dana at a UFC. He's got the camera with him, and he walks up, and he won't look at Dana. He only looks at the camera, which is part of the shtick. So as he's talking to Dana, but he's looking at you. I mean, it's just part of it. I'm just sharing for you what this guy does. But he comes up to Dana, and he's got an envelope, and he's got 3 presents all wrapped up. So he walks up to Dana. He doesn't say hello. He walks up to Dana, and he says, Dana, $1,000 or mystery presents? I guess that's what you choose. You take the $1,000. We're all done here. You choose the mystery presents, with most people do. You're going to make a YouTube video, I guess. And Dana took the mystery presents. So, I loved it, quite frankly. The greatest thing Dana makes is happy effing Friday food videos, but this piece, it was good. It really was good. Dana rolled it. He played in like the gifts. He asked, hey man, can I have the $1,000? Is it too late for that? It was one of these things. And I'm thinking about mystery gifts. I'm thinking about Mr. Beast and the mystery gifts. I might even title this piece Mr. Beast. How would that do in the YouTube algorithm? All right, here's the thing. Jon Jones versus Stipe Miocic, okay? Now, I can't guarantee that fight, but I'm an honest guy. Tickets go on sale tomorrow, and I'm telling you now with good faith, I'm going to try to get Jon Jones there. But tickets are on sale tomorrow, and they're probably not going to last. I'm going to try to get Jon Jones there. Now, we're going to start with Stipe. But, guys, contrary to popular belief, Jon's willing to fight Pavlich. So it might be him. Or I'm not even going to put a cage there, and I'm not going to bring a card. It's not what you guys are used to. I'm going to do one fight. It's going to be the boxing ring, and it's going to be Jon Jones versus Tyson Fury. Those are your mystery presents. One of those is coming. Tickets are on sale tomorrow. What do you think sells out faster? You're in New York, Madison Square Garden. Imagine it came to your hometown. What is going to sell out faster? Possibly Stipe. Consideration of Pavlich. Or we cancel it completely. There's no card. There's not an undercard. It's not 5 and 6 hours of entertainment. There's no main card. There's not a big build up in the countdown shows and who's in the co-main event. And the opening one's going to be this debuter, but he's taking on. It's none of that. You're gonna have one match. You have some local Yoko guys come out here and box so I can set up the cameras, give the commission something to do. But you're gonna have one match. And for that one match in a ring, which isn't the sport that I do, I'm going to triple ticket prices. I forgot to tell you that. Now, knowing prices are going to be tripled and that you're going to lose an entire card, you're going to have one, and I'm not even bringing the cage. What do you think sells out faster? Asking you a question. These are mystery gifts. And the reason I'm on the topic, guys, is what would the UFC have to lose by letting Jon Jones box Tyson Fury? I'm not sure. I'm not sure that I can place it. If there is at all a belief that Jon is going to walk after his next one, that his next one truly is the last one, then what difference does it make? And if we know that Jon is just here for the money, I mean, he's openly said that, right? Achieved everything and is now to the commas and zeros. Nobody's faulting him for that. I'm just sharing. If you're armed with that information, you could make that happen right here. He's talking about he wants to do one more. The problem is he can't, well, unless that was the one. If that was the one, then all of a sudden we're getting a little bit closer. And I would just wonder why you wouldn't make it. And I don't suggest for you this is the direction we're going, right? Like I threw a lot of pieces in there, but all of my pieces don't have to come together for this puzzle to work. It could be a completely different promoter. It does not have to be Madison Square Garden, and no show has to be canceled. And hell, you don't even have to triple the ticket prices. But just using examples for you that I believe Dana himself could put this fight on. Because it's got Team Fury in a very precarious position. They thought when they came and puffed up, I think Joe Rogan started this with Tyson. I think they were just kind of having a friendly back and forth. And guys like me want to talk about something, and this was kind of topical. Like, I don't know that this was actually a thing, but it sure has become one, right? You can work your way into a shoot in life real easy. So where Tyson's in a tough position is when he came out and said that he would fight Jon Jones, and he'll do MMA, and this guy will box, and we'll do this, and you'll never come fight me here, Jon Jones. You'll stand up at the Queensberries, I'll fight you anytime. And then Jon said, okay, I'll do that. And moreover, once Jon said yes, see, your buffer and your way out of it is you don't have a promoter that will, gosh, son of a, I got the contract. I was gonna walk outside with you right now, and my lawyer, just reminded me of the contract. I can't do anything unless this guy, right? It's just a way out. These things aren't real. These are just ways out. But Dana came to the table, said, I'll give you the money. See, that changes everything. That's where the violin stops. That was the one move Tyson did not think was going to happen. That was the one move where Jon Jones swallowed real deep because he also did not think that was going to happen. Francis has been talking about this for a year. Guys have been talking about going and doing it. Dana on day one, you have to warm him up. You know how much we had to warm him up? Do you remember Mayweather versus McGregor? That was an act of Congress to bring that thing together. And the last one to the table was Dana. So Dana sits down on day one. It's a half press conference. They don't even have a backdrop. He's not even wearing a suit. It's a makeshift press conference. On day one, it says, I'll do the fight. Oh, well, you're not going to be able to pay him. I'll figure out how to pay him. Paid Floyd. Be able to pay him. It ended everything. Everything. Which is why you haven't heard Tyson Fury say a word about it since. Now, the whole thing will be gone in a couple of days. I mean, you can't have guys that don't have the sense that God gave geese. Jon Jones doesn't understand what I just said. He doesn't understand the dynamics. He doesn't understand how this is different than any other challenge that has ever tried to do across promotion. Jon Jones wants to go play a couple of downs in the NFL. In one ear, out the next. Well, my brothers did, and they both won Super Bowls. I think it's in my blood too. In one ear, out the next. Until Roger Goodell sits down and says, I'll put him in. You just changed everything. And not only did you change everything, that was the one move nobody would have predicted was going to happen. Dana said, I'll do it. Dana said, I'll pay him the money. We don't even know what that number is. He said, I'll pay him the money. You could not have a bluff called any more than this. Now, Tyson realizes that. I told you Jon Jones doesn't know what I'm saying. Tyson Fury does, which is why he went real quiet real fast. So to keep this alive and make this anything, Jon has got to go out and bang this drum. The problem there is Jon doesn't know that's unusual. He doesn't know that's never happened before. He actually doesn't know the history of the Conor McGregor-Floyd Mayweather fight. And he's not going to do any of those things. And I think that it's a massive opportunity that's going to waste.